Hello, good day everyone. How are you all today? And welcome to today. This is Friday, and we are actually heading towards the closing of the week. And we are going to share with you and do with a quick review on how this week was and what were the major events that are actually dominating the financial markets. All right, and what we could be expecting the next week in the move of the upcoming week in terms of currency pair direction and also in Dow Jones Industrial Average or also the stock market. So first of all, let's have a look on the talking about the US dollar, which actually finally came under some selling pressure on Thursday after the US set another record high of more than 59,000 coronavirus cases on Wednesday. So the numbers were actually moderated a bit today, but like medical facilities across the nations are getting slammed. Positivity rates are alarming, and the death rate is still rising, which is why we could see still a bit more hopes, which is taking a bit of time towards the production of the coronavirus vaccination. Talking about jobless claims, they were actually better than expected, rising by about 1.31 million versus 1.4 million the prior week. So you see, it has actually, the number has reduced, which is also a positive sign. However, with the new shutdowns announced across the nations, these numbers could deteriorate, and in the coming weeks, and even when they stabilize, firms won't be rushing into hiring anytime soon. So yet the main reason why stocks have actually not collapsed. First of all, when you talk about Dow Jones Industrial Average, right, you see why it has not really collapsed, because they are also, the market is expecting a relief package and a second wave, or I would say the second round of stimulus check. So another package is that which is seen vital for the Trump administration as the key parts of the economic stimulus plan expires, which is at the end of the month. Well, with only limited events this week, as we saw the US producers prices index, which was scheduled for today, and Friday could be another sleepy week, or another sleepy day for currencies, and we are not going to expect much of the bigger moves today. All right, so all in all, I would see that Australian dollar, which has been under pressure due to the lockdown, and I would see that there is more selling pressure coming on for the Aussie, which will be under pressure, I believe, even up till to the next week as well. All right, so all in all, just a little bit of review for you. We have got every PMI reports coming out from Canada, and we also have got good job numbers which is expected to be released. So all in all, we will be seeing that will be having an impact on the Canadian dollar. Right, so let's have a quick review on some of the currency pairs. I see that Euro JPY opens its way back to the downside, which we're going to expect for it to make a bit of correction. However, we will be waiting for any sort of a retest or pullback up, and then we'll be shorting this pair next week. Right, so so much of information that you can actually plan ahead your trade from here. So if you see from here, GBP USD will be making a corrective structure. We will see what it could be doing next. There could be a little bit of correction to the downside, and then it can actually, we can expect another pullback up. However, we will see what happens next week. USD CHF, for USD CHF, it is I believe that it needs another a bit more pullback up to the upside. So we will see next week, probably it will be reaching back to this resistance or to this resistance. All right, and looking ahead for USD CAD, which actually spiked up, and I would see that yesterday from here. Now over here, because we have got a new major economical news events that will be impacting on the CAD, so we will see what direction would that be going. But looking at the current price section, if it is going to pull up a bit, however, we may have a very strong line resistance. We can actually start it out with our supply and resistance, supply and demand. So we see that, you see, there could be a possible likelihood that from this particular zone, this space is going to drop back again. So keep your eyes on tonight's news development. If it's in the favor of CAD, this will what we are going to expect this to do in the upcoming in the few hours later during the American session. And looking ahead for Dow Jones Industrial Average, we're looking at for Dow Jones Industrial Average, guys. It is still consolidating. Have not really. Most likely, we can expect this to come down a bit more next week, a bit more. Then we will decide its destiny from this particular zone, because it can actually come down a bit, and this is a very critical zone. From here, we're gonna see for it to make its way back up again. All right. So patience is needed here. All right, so not much in the during the Friday, because we are closing the week and we do not have much to spoken about. But we can also share with you Euro JPY. As per our analysis, we had a sell-off here, then we had another sell-off here, and what we're going to see, we will see what it will be doing. I will see that it's probably gonna go up again and then develop another sell-off. All right, so this could be we are actually expecting for this particular currency pair. For Euro AUD, we're gonna expect this pair to form new highs. I believe that, because since Aussie is getting weaker, this is gonna keep going up. So beautiful uptrend is being developed, and I see that nice room for profit taking would be on its way. Alright guys, so I believe that our story does not end here. We have got a great webinar tomorrow, which is from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Should you have time, please join us tomorrow, and you will be learning more about trading and so on. So for now, since we are closing off our week, it was another volatile week. I believe that a lot of trading opportunities occurred. We will be coming back again to bring you all more updates, more potential setups that will be helping you to become a profitable trader, in a way to trade safer and also profitable. Right? For now, I will be signing off. I wish you guys a great, happy weekend, and see you guys soon next week. Take care and bye-bye.